Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Bologna could return for Man United winger Facundo Pellistri. Serie A outfit Bologna could return for Manchester United winger Facundo Pellistri this month, according to Italian publication Gazzetta dello Sport. Pellistri has been a fringe player for the Red Devils. He played only 364 minutes for the club in the first half of last season before he was loaned out to Granada. The 22-year-old managed 31 minutes against Manchester City in the Community Shield, but the decision was somewhat forced with Harry Maguire picking up a knock. The Uruguayan played an unfamiliar right-back position and he lost the crucial header, which contributed to Bernardo Silva's equalizer for the citizens. It's now reported that Bologna could return for the talented winger. He is one of the names on their summer shortlist, alongside Logan Costa and Cameron Puertas. Bologna, who have qualified for next season's Champions League, were previously interested in signing the South American ace on a season-long loan deal last year. Pellistri has entered the final year of his United contract, but the club have the option to extend it for another 12 months. With no renewal talks planned, the hierarchy will almost certainly sanction his sale during the current transfer window. Pellistri is a specialist right winger. United have the position well occupied with multiple options. £90,000 a week is currently at West Ham to complete medical. Wan-Bissaka is on the verge of being unveiled at West Ham's next big summer signing. The Hammers have already completed the transfers for 7 first-team players, including Niclas Fullkrug and centre-back Max Kilman. And next up for the London Giants is Wan-Bissaka, who has agreed to leave Manchester United amid the Hammers' £15 million bid being accepted by the Red Devils. Consequently, according to a recent report from a club insider, the right back has recently arrived at the Hammers training ground and is preparing to undergo his medical. Should the fullback complete his medical, he will go through the club's media process before being officially unveiled, but there appears to be hope the 26-year-old could join in time for the side's Premier League opener against Aston Villa on Saturday afternoon. Man United working to ensure 2 signings are available in time for Fulham opener. Manchester United are hoping to complete the signings of 2 key players in time for their Premier League opener. The Red Devils will kick off the 24-25 season with a home game against Fulham on a Friday evening. Looking to improve on his side's disappointing 8th place finish last season, Erik Ten Hag has prioritized bolstering several positions. The 20-time league winners acted quickly in the market to sign a new centre-back Leny Yoro from Lille and a new forward Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. However, despite beating Real Madrid to Euro, United have already been forced to replace the talented defender after he injured his foot during a pre-season friendly against Arsenal and was ruled out for up to 3 months. The player set to come in to provide cover for the injured Euro is Bayern Munich's Matthias de Ligt. Having had their £38.5 million offer for the Dutch centre-back accepted, De Ligt is now on the verge of being unveiled as United's first summer signing. Bayern teammate Nusair Mizraoui, who is Ten Hag's choice to replace West Ham-bound Aaron Wan-Bissaka, will join the 25-year-old. And according to a recent report from leading transfer expert and Cout Offside columnist Fabrizio Romano, the pair have now arrived at Carrington, the club's training complex, to undergo their medical tests. Interestingly, United are keen to have the defensive pair ready and available in time for their first game of the season against Marco Silva's Cottagers. United versus Fulham is scheduled to kick off at 8 p.m. in UK time on Friday and will be broadcast live on Sky Sports. Erik Ten Hag names the 23-24 Man United flop set to become very important once again. Erik Ten Hag believes Casemiro is ready to once again become a very important player to Manchester United. The 75-time Brazil international arrived at Old Trafford in the summer of 2022 following a glittering spell at Real Madrid. Since then, Casemiro has played 84 times for Man United, scoring 12 goals and winning FA Cup and Carabao Cup titles. However, the midfielder suffered a serious dip in form last season and looked especially vulnerable when asked to cover at centre back amid a defensive injury crisis at United. Casemiro was linked with a move away from Man United this summer, with Saudi side Al Ittihad mentioned as one potential suitor before interest seemingly cooled. The 32-year-old looks set to stay another year with the Red Devils, and after a productive preseason, played the full 90 minutes in their Community Shield clash with Manchester City on Saturday. Casemiro impressed with a match-high 5 tackles and 10 duels won, while he also created 2 chances, played 7 passes into the opposition's final third, and made 8 recoveries. The veteran midfielder also dispatched his penalty as United eventually lost 7-6 from the spot at Wembley. Speaking after the match, Man United boss Tanhoff sang the praise of Casemiro, who he believes will play a key role in his squad during the upcoming campaign. He said the following: "He has a preseason, so he is very fit in this moment. I think as a team we work good together, and I think that makes it for Casemiro very easy. Then he can bring his skills in, and then you can see his importance for the game and for our team." In a later radio interview, Ten Hag added, "He is a big leader for us and very important for the team. Attacking, defending, we are together." Man United kick off their 24-25 Premier League campaign at home to Fulham on Friday evening. Man United exit is still likely for a 24-year-old player as the club look to generate funds. According to Football Insider, Man United will accept a big fee for Jadon Sancho, and his exit from the club has been called as likely. The winger has endured a difficult time at the club, and they want to cash in on him amid interest from French giants Paris Saint-Germain. PSG are exploring a move for the winger, although he is not their priority at the moment, as mentioned in the report. Sancho has made up with manager Erik ten Hag after previously having a public fight with the Man United boss. He was sent on loan to Borussia Dortmund in January this year, where he impressed and performed well to guide them to the Champions League final. Away from Man United, the English winger regained his form, and since returning to the club, he has worked on his relationship with the manager. Sancho missed a crucial penalty in Man United's Community Shield defeat against Manchester City on Saturday, and that could be his last big moment as the player of the club. The Red Devils want to further continue their transfer business, and they want to generate funds from sales. Sancho is someone they could allow to leave the club this summer after the player is way down the pecking order in the wider positions. It's perhaps the right move for his career to look for an exit from Old Trafford, since his playing time will be limited at the club. Under the right environment and given the backing from the club, the player can still perform at a high level, as he has shown on his loan spell at Dortmund. He is only 24 years old and has a long way to go in his career, but his future lies away from Man United, it seems. Man United to offer £60 million for a 21-year-old this week, confident of getting deal done. Manchester United have been linked with a move for the Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite all summer. Initially, it seemed like the Red Devils would be priced out of a move for the player. However, Football Insider are now reporting that Manchester United have reopened talks with Everton regarding the 21-year-old central defender, and they are planning to submit a new bid of around £60 million this week. The defender is reportedly valued at around £80 million, and it will be interesting to see if Everton are willing to accept a more reasonable offer. Branthwaite is regarded as one of the finest young talents in the country, and he has the potential to develop into a top-class defender. Manchester United need defensive reinforcements, and signing the 21-year-old could solve their defensive issues for the foreseeable future. The 21-year-old could be a key player for them. Manchester United signed Lenny Yoro earlier this summer, but the French defender has picked up a serious injury and he will be sidelined for a few weeks. Manchester United need to add more depth to their central defensive unit, and Branthwaite would be a quality addition. He is well settled in the Premier League, and he could make an instant impact at Old Trafford. Everton will look to recoup as much as possible for their prized prospect. Meanwhile, the likes of Manchester City are keeping tabs on his situation as well. Line. It will be interesting to see how the Toffees react to the offer from Manchester United when it's submitted. The report states that Manchester United are confident that their offer will be accepted. It remains to be seen how the situation develops. The Red Devils will be hoping to challenge for major trophies in the upcoming campaign, and they need top-class players like Branthwaite in order to match up to Arsenal and Manchester City. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.